the next module here. This is where we're going to get into some of the nitty-gritty stuff when it comes to email marketing. This is extremely, extremely important, so make sure you do take notes here. I'm going to give you the exact blueprint, basically, that I use in all of my sequences in order to get ridiculous conversions on the different products, services, and other offers that I promote. So, I would love to take credit for this, being the master marketer genius behind this. However, I truly can't. This is another, play that I've taken from .com Secrets from Russell Brunson. So all of the credit goes to him. I'm just going to teach on it from my perspective, what it's done for me, and really relay that to you guys so that you can apply that in your personal brand or your business as well. And so this all comes after that lead has gone to your capture page, they've put their email in, they've received their download or whatever it is. They might have taken advantage of your primary or your core offer, but if not, either way, as soon as they get that email, it's going to go ahead and trigger your basically your email client, whether you're using Aweber or GetResponse, etc. There's a ton of different different platforms out there, MailChimp, etc. I would warn you against MailChimp just because I have had friends get their email list stripped from them and closed out from their account because someone marked them as spam or whatever too many times. And so I would suggest going with, more of like a GetResponse or an Aweber, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So as far as email number one, this is going to be the first email they receive from you after they requested that freemium content or that download, whatever it may be. And so really what email number one is going to do is it's going to set the stage for what's going to come in future emails. And so, the main thing you're going to do is just send basically a thank you. Say thank you for downloading my PDF, thank you for going through my 3-day video course, whatever it is, but it's a thank you to new subscribers. And then that way you can kind of talk to them, about what they're gonna, get in that download, the information they're gonna receive. It's a great way to start introducing yourself, kind of sharing a little bit of your story. So, set the stage, or as I like to call it, here I am, love me. This way they kind of know who you are, where you come from, a little bit of your background. It starts to humanize you as the attractive character, which we talked about a few lessons back. So, not only is it going to be a thank you, it's going to go ahead and let the subscribers kind of know what's to come. All right, so it's going to let them know what's to come, kind of set the stage so they know that there's going to be extra value. You'll probably even want to tell them how much more value you're going to provide and some of the different topics you're going to be covering in the future emails, just so they have something to look forward to, right? You don't want people jumping on your list, grabbing a download, and you send them a really boring email like, here's your download, and then they're like, cool, unsubscribe. That's all I wanted from this guy. But if you talk about the extra value they're going to be getting if they stay on your email list, then most likely they will go ahead and stick around to see what email 2, 3, 4 look like, so that they can decide whether or not they want to be a loyal subscriber to you. So this is going to be the same for all emails, email 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. As I mentioned, this is from the playbook of Russell Brunson, and he calls this his soap opera sequence. And the reason this is a soap opera sequence is if you think of the TV, daytime soap operas, basically nothing really ever happens in those shows. It's just all drama, and each episode starts out with a ridiculous amount of drama, and then things kind of get settled throughout the show, but then they open up another new can of worms, some new drama at the end of the episode. So you just got to tune back in the next day and watch what's next on Days of Our Lives or whatever it may be. So really at the end of each and every email, you're gonna basically open a loop, which is going to draw them into your next email. Right? So as long as you keep the loop open, you let them know what other value they're going to get from staying on your list, then it kind of gives them a reason, or subconsciously shuts down that unsubscribe reaction that they might have in the back of their brain, because they want to know what the heck's going to happen in email number 2. And so that is why email number 2 kind of starts out a little bit crazy, but I'm going to jump into that in the next one here. So not necessarily a new lesson, but I'm going to erase this whiteboard and start on email number 2.